Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today something totally different. I just want to basically make a video about my Samsung Galaxy Fold 3, and I also want to just explain the reason why I went back to the normal slab phone. So I've been a iPhone user for a very long time, and I've switched pretty much about 2 years ago to Android. And yeah, the first phone was the Fold 3. Really enjoyed the phone. Really good phone, solid. You know, battery life wasn't that great, but I was expecting that with all the feedback that I've seen, and all the bits. So I had a good run with the Fold 3, 5G or whatever. It was SIM only and so forth. Now I just want to quickly cover a few things that made me think of if I want to keep the phone or if I'm going to jump on the upgrade program and go back to the, well, not go back to, but go to the Samsung S23 Ultra, or the slab phone at least. I was very sure of myself that I don't want to really go to back to the iPhone. I don't like this little funny lightning port connector that they've got. Still have the USB-C works so nicely that I can plug it into my MacBook. It just works perfectly. So why do I have to have another cable to fast charge a phone? So let's get back to the Fold. I basically got the Fold 2 and on the Amazon upgrade program, or the Samsung trial program. So you can buy the phone, you can use it for 14 or 30 days, and then if you don't like it, you can send it back. So in that 14 days, Samsung announced the Fold 3, and so I thought I'll send the Fold 2 back, and then I would go and get myself the Fold 3. So on launch, got the Fold 3, 5G in the UK, and started using the phone. And for my purposes of use is media consumption and a little bit of gaming as well. And then also it needs to be able to make phone calls and surf the web and so forth. I want to use all my apps that I use. And this is going to be very much the same for everyone. Everyone has got a set of apps and how they use a phone. And if it does work for them, then great. If it doesn't work for them, then you need to look at something else. So I had a really good run with the phone. I was very happy with everything. I did do a bit of a step down on the camera side. The camera for me on the Fold 3 was not that great. Yes, it's good in really good light. Again, being here in the UK, the light is not that great. So you always have to, if it's sunny, great. If it's overcast, then it always struggles compared to an iPhone. Just the photo look, and this is not a pixel peeping or whatever. It's just the look of the photo doesn't look that good compared to a iPhone. So that was sort of the one thing. The camera wasn't that great. The second thing, the battery life wasn't that great, but I was expecting this. A large screen, battery not being that great. But again, USB-C, fast charging, didn't have a problem. Wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, all that lovely stuff just works perfectly. Now, the skinniness of the phone when it's folded is actually a benefit for me because I carry my phone in my pocket. And this phone is very wide, so if I bend down, the phone sort of gets stuck in my pocket here. So it's always a bit of annoyance. Where the Fold, being heavier and thicker, because of the slim profile, it really fits into my pocket really nicely. So that was a benefit. The other negative thing was for me is app support. Now, I've tried. I wanted to get into YouTube Shorts. I couldn't on the Fold because the button just doesn't appear. I tried everything, all the stuff on Reddit and whatever, tried to get that little Shorts button to appear, open, fold it, no chance. Resetting the cache, uninstalling, resetting the app, nothing worked. So that was the one annoyance, that I can't just use the applications that I want to use. The other thing is, you might think it's funny, but I love a Subway sandwich, and the Subway app did work on the Fold, and then it basically stopped working. So for me, there was another a little annoyance. Now I need to get them to print out the barcode. I need to wait 24, 48 hours before I can apply the barcode. Then I forget the barcode and so forth. Small little things that was just slowly but surely starting to get to me. The other thing was, the covers as well. Because there's no grip on the one side for the cover, I went and bought the official Samsung leather cover. I had 2 on the phone before I traded it in, because I didn't stick it down because I wanted to take the cover off to clean around the phone, so prevent scratches. So I never stick the thing down. So that little skinny bit, again, it's not designed like it, but with the movement in, it would crack on the corners and then it would fall off. And the covers is not cheap, but then the phone is not cheap. So after about a year and a half, almost 2 years now, the Fold started developing bubbles on the inside screen, so just in the middle. So it would sort of appear, and then after a few folds, being in my pocket or whatever, the bubbles or the what do you call it, the screen protector would sort of probably relax a bit or get warm and smoothen out again. But then I started to find out a little bit more about getting the inside screen protector replaced, because they say you get 2 free screen protectors during your ownership of the phone. So, well, as far as I understand. So I contacted Samsung. The service was great. Really enjoyed it. The guys were all over it, really. And they said to me, I've got 2 options. I can send the phone in. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks for the phone to get back to you, and then they'll replace the cover for free. Or I can take it to a Samsung Experience store, book an appointment and so forth. So I looked at that option. The only Samsung Experience store is in London, so that's going to be a whole day of taking holiday, going in. Hopefully they can replace it, and I can wait for it as well. I didn't even go that far. But then I thought to myself, so if I send my phone in, it's going to be out for 2 weeks. How does that work for me? So all of my accounts has got 2-factor authentication on. So do I need to now go and switch off all 2-factor authentication on all my accounts because my phone is going to be away for that long? So I thought to myself, this is now a really good time to jump back to a slab phone where the chances of anything happening to the phone. I've got a spigot cover on. It's the clear cover because I went for the not a custom but a exclusive red color. Red. It's more like a salmon, whatever. It's a matte reddish. And I thought to myself, no, this is not time for me to jump, because I can't be without a phone for 2 weeks and not have my 2-factor authentication, because I use it for business applications, and I use it for my a lot of personal applications. Almost about 25 2-factor authentication bits that I need to go and change. So that's when I thought, wrap it up in the bag, apply for on the Samsung upgrade program, and let's try the slab. So very happy so far with the Samsung S23 Ultra. Great phone, nice and wide. The screen is big, not as big as the Fold. That's sort of the one thing that I really miss about the Fold, is just the big screen. But the thing is, all these little apps that I use doesn't always scale 100% to the phone, and that's the thing that is annoying to me. The simple apps should just be able to scale. So yeah. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below, the guys that do have a Fold and the Fold 4, because I was very close to upgrading to the Fold 4. I'm going to keep my eye on the Fold, because for me it's a really good form factor. It's just a really nice bit of kit. The other reasons why I jumped to the Samsung stuff is because of DeX, because I can use DeX. and I can plug it into a big screen. I can connect a keyboard and a mouse to it. I can use it as a PC if I really want to. Small little things that the iPhone doesn't have. And for me, this is what was starting to drive me nuts on the iPhone side as well. It's this massive notch that they can't sort out, this lightning port they can't sort out, the reverse wireless charging. I use it for my AirPods, quite bizarre. And I've charged another iPhone the other day because they were running out of power and they were waiting for a phone call. So all these little basic stuff that was on the Samsung range of phones, it was quite good. Oh, the other thing on the Fold 4 that was for me quite annoying, with buying the Fold 3, it came with the cover. The cover was really bad design with this flappy thing, just doesn't work that well. And then the pen slot, there's no place for the pens. The pen is really awesome, but the pen kept on lying in the cupboard, never being used. With the Samsung S23 Ultra, boom, the phone and the pen is connected together. I use it, even my daughter uses it to color in, make notes, write and change that to what do you call it, to text or whatever. It works quite well. Oh, and the S23 battery life is really good. I can get about 2 solid days out of it. And this is playing Marvel Snap. That's the game that I'm playing at the moment, and it just really works very well. You know, just a good solid phone. The under-screen fingerprint scanner works well. Another thing that annoyed me from Apple, I can only do face unlock. Where here I can do under-screen fingerprint, and I can do face unlock. Silly things, but come on guys, you know, jeez. It's not that difficult. But okay guys, I just wanted to log my thoughts really for anyone out there that is looking at a Fold, and anyone that's looking at an iPhone or looking at a Samsung S range. The camera on this thing is really awesome. I do like shooting a lot of photos, and having the option of a large zoom, good quality photos, pro mode, and then all the Google bits as well. It's really nice. So yeah, this is just my thoughts. You know, it's not a review or anything. I just wanted to log it so I can have reference of it for myself, and also anyone that's interested in it. But if there is comments and questions about the Fold and other experiences, this is just off the top of my head, please drop it in the comments below, and I'll definitely get back to you guys. If you have some information about what you would do if you've got a lot of two-factor authentication apps, how do you deal with it if your phone is broken or so forth? I never run a screen protector. I touch wood, got a bit of wood here. I've not had an issue. I do run the cover. I do like the speaker covers, they are really cool. I will probably buy a matte one, just because the clear one is nice, just a little bit bulky. Oh, another thing, because this is freestyling, just remember this. The other thing that the Fold didn't do well is phone calls and Wi-Fi calling. This was interesting. I dropped my SIM card in this one, exactly the same SIM card, and the phone and the call quality is better. The screen or the speaker quality is so much better. Didn't have any problems walking exactly the same route, speaking to my wife during lunchtime, and where the Fold would cut out, or if I'm at work and I get a phone call, the Wi-Fi calling, it just drops out. With this phone, it's been actually really good. I actually enjoy making phone calls. Might have been something that I've done. You know, I did check that the SIM card is the latest SIM card. All my software has always been up to date. So that was one of the annoyances as well. You know, you pay that much money for the phone, and it's not working that well for the thing that what it's designed for. Phone calls, speakerphone. Always when phone the curry house, they couldn't hear me. I phoned them with this phone the other day. It's like crystal clear. Quite bizarre. So the Wi-Fi calling wasn't that great, and also the normal mobile phone calling was not great. Okay, that's all all my waffle. Thank you very much for watching. If there's any, again, comments or whatever, please drop it down below. If you've got any, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. That would be much appreciated. Check out my other videos. I do EUCs, I do motorbike videos as well. I fly drones and all that lovely bits and bobs. So this is just off the couch, conversation corner style, couch, talk about the Fold, what I find, and I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.